How y'all doing, people? How's everything? Is me back again, delivering a message to the people like I'm supposed to. I think that I was born with a gift to be able to learn certain things very fast, and my IQ level has to be astronomical to do the things that I do to be able to understand what people do at a fast rate. See, one thing about it, you always must test your IQ level so you can be able to pick up things at a faster level because the world is moving so fast and they never asked us, is the mind going to be ready for the impact for the things that they throw at us that's happening today? So, you know what I mean? They trying to, during this pandemic, try to feed us with a few dollars, but it's not working. Because they want to give us something while they doing things in the background to get the bigger money. So we have to understand that credit is very, very important. And it's very, very important to seek out knowledge and education. You know what I mean? Nobody, like I said, nobody can fix your credit like you can. You need to sit down and pull your credit report. Don't use Credit Karma because Credit Karma is a energy source for credit cards companies. So what happens is Credit Karma puts all these credit cards that you can get, and they're a credit card broker like myself. So now what happens is they give you a score. And the score is not too accurate, but they really don't care because if you get the credit card, they got millions of people on a platform to be able to do the marketing, to give you a score that, they don't think you got. It's a presumptive score. So you going off a presumptive score that you think is there. Because I always ask myself, why would somebody give you something away for free when LifeLock and all these people charging you to get credit monitoring and everything? Why would all these credit sites, Credit Karma, give you something and be like, oh, you can get this card and you fill out? And then you say no, you can't get it, but Credit Karma says you're eligible from their platform that you can get this card. But it's a presumptive score. So now you get the credit card, they get $40. So now they got millions of people on their platform. I can fix people credit, put their score on my platform, and I'm a credit card broker. If you look at my business page, I put credit cards up, you press it, I get a residual income. So now I got a credit card company where I get residual income when I'm just like Credit Karma. I'm just not giving you a felonious score or a presumptive score to try to get $35 from millions of people. I can do that, but I don't feel that that's a way to bait and switch a person. So if you're going to get credit monitoring, go get something to pay for and sit down and understand what's the score before you reach out, and then you're going to get all these inquiries, and now you're going to get upset because now you're like, oh, hold on, Credit Karma said this is my score. Why can't I get it? Why can't I get it? If this is my score, why can't I get the card? Because it's a presumptive score. They got millions of people on that platform. So out of a million people and 100,000 get a credit card, $35 a pop, $25 for this card. Capital One pay $35. Other cards pay $60. Amex pay $1,000. You get a lending. You get money. You can borrow money. They get a residual income from that. So don't you think I will give you a score to hype up this platform so I can get money from these credit card companies to market on my platform? So these credit card companies is giving Credit Karma cards and everything. All right, go to every credit reporting platform. I bet you they have credit cards that you can get. Why? Because they're trying to make money. Annual credit report, right? They give you your credit report once a year, twice a year or whatever for free. They said they give you your credit report once or twice a year for free. Now, they're one of the most accurate scores once a year, but why they not saying you can get this credit card? They're not in the business of doing that. Credit card companies, they're the government. They're going to give you a free credit report. Everything else you got to pay for. So why Credit Karma is giving you something for free? Because it's a bait and switch, because they know, hey, if I tell a million people this is your score, or presumptive score, or close next to it, well, don't get me wrong, sometimes they be accurate. It's a hit or miss. You know what I mean? Rich people got Credit Karma. Millionaires got Credit Karma the way they market it so much. You make a thousandaire get it. So now he gets it. Now he's telling his friends, yeah, Credit Karma says I can get this, but you're a millionaire on Credit Karma already, man. Come on, quit this shit, man. You had a 700 credit score when you got on there, man. So that don't apply to you. That's just like the BMW commercial saying 0% down. That's commercial is not for everybody, man. So just like Credit Karma is not for everybody. Now, if I got an 800 score and I go on Credit Karma, of course, I can get every credit card on there. I don't need Credit Karma to get that. I'm just giving them money to get it. I can go on my computer. I got an 800 credit score. Let me get it. Why do I need an outsource to get it? Somebody, a third party, if I'm confident in my score. Why? Credit Karma is a base for companies to be able to get you to get things on a hit or miss basis. So they even got this book, right? It says the easiest Section 609 credit repair secrets, right? You see this book? You see this book, right? Now, it says remove all negative accounts in 30 days using federal loopholes. Let me say it again. Using federal loopholes that work every time. Well, I'll be damned. Y'all know what it says? Loopholes? You know what a fucking loophole is? You know what a loophole is? A loophole is cheating, scamming, getting around, going under, going through the back door. That's what a loophole is. People win cases off of loopholes. There's always something that they did wrong. You just have to seek out what the other company did wrong to you to justify that debt on your credit report. But even if you did it, somewhere, somehow, there's a loophole. Remove all negative accounts in 30 days using federal loopholes that work every time by Brandon Weaver. Now, don't get me wrong, the guy is 48 to 850, but he's saying there's loopholes. There's ways around it. So why when you go to your people to ask for money, the banks and all that, why they don't tell you the way around it? Why this guy telling you the book is a loophole? He said a federal guideline loophole. Now, a loophole, like I said, is somewhere around it. That's how I'm able to help people get homes and businesses and investments and make thousandaires and millionaires. It's because I found the loophole. You study. Rome wasn't built in a day. Go to your credit report, study it. Look at the company that got they account on your credit report. Do they investigation on that company? Maybe they doing things fictitious. Do investigation on a credit card company. You find out they did things fictitious. They probably didn't go on according to all the guidelines. So even if you did it, think about, damn, okay, this collection is on my credit report. What company's collection? Now, I know every collection company, ERC, Enhanced Recovery, it's different enhanced recoveries and all this other stuff. And I know all the guidelines, and I talked to people that work with these companies, and they told me how they was able to obtain money. And now that I speak to people that work for the company, you'd be surprised. ERC is on your credit report. It's located not too far from me. And the type of people that work there, man, I live with him. I lived with. I probably know some people from Brooklyn that work like that. And they tell me certain things what to do. So why would I believe everything on my credit report when I know the fucking company is fucked up? So now you calling the credit report company saying, hey, this is not mine. I need my credit fixed. But if you go do due diligence on every reporting company, even if you got a repo, I promise you, you'll find something that these people did. So, Credit Karma, get rid of it. Go get your reporting site that, that's actually giving you accurate scores. Get your credit pulled once a year from a trusted source that's going to give you accurate information. Something that's going to look at Credit Karma. You look at those little green dots. Look at the balances on it. Look at the green dot. You saying your credit score is 700, but if you go look at that green dot, how when you haven't reported last month yet? So you giving me a month back score, not knowing the other things ain't report yet. It's saying call your credit card. You probably owe 500, and Credit Karma say you owe 100. So now that already calculated into the algorithm that Credit Karma didn't pick up yet. Now you go get that card. They say you can't get it because they picked up that credit card company that day at that time able to get an accurate score on you and say no. So please get a credit monitoring service and look at your accurate stuff. And like he said, man, Brandon Weaver said, there's loopholes. There's loopholes, and if it's loopholes, that's what they doing for you, getting through loopholes. So if you find a loophole, guess what you do when you make that phone call once you identify the loophole? You get rid of it. You get rid of it. So, do your due diligence on your credit report. Look at it, study it, understand the companies that's on it, find out what they did, see if they still doing something. Google the company, see if they got reviews, and use their own negligence to get that off your credit report. Hey, credit report. I just Googled the repossession company. They not even in business no more. They've been known to sell 80 lemons. They've been known to do all this. So that means it's fruit of the poisonous tree. Go back to the fruit of the poisonous tree. What they did wrong. Because you notice in trial, they get all these expert witnesses. And guess what? Then they go get other people to prove their credibility. So now, even though you did something, how when that man sat down with you in the original meeting, maybe that guy was using drugs, or they probably hired a drug addict that sold you anything possible. But you got to seek and see what's going on. Go back to the car dealership. Go back to the store. Go back to some of these entities yourself. Talk to some of the workers. And the workers will tell you how fucked up that company is, and you use that information to send it to the credit bureau saying, yes, I reached out. I even spoke to some of the workers that on my credit report, and they told me that company is messed up. And let the credit bureau do the due diligence on that. And then you send it to them, and you get a lawyer attorney letter and say, they don't have to represent you. Just say, excuse me, this is on my credit report, on my client's credit report, and we feel they have a case. And if you don't remove this, we may represent them. Now, they didn't say they was representing you, but that's just another scared tactic because they sending you lawyer letters. Get one sent to them. Make sense? And like they said, my man Brandon Weaver said, see what they say? Loopholes. Federal. So there's ways around them, brother. You just got to find them. Y'all take care. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And y'all have a great day. God bless you. And leave me a comment. You want to ask me any questions? You need any advice? Leave me in the comment section. I'll definitely answer all questions. Thank you.